What's going on, everyone? So, as expected, we have officially lost Marcus Smart. He went to the Houston Rockets, teamed up with Ime Udoka on a 2-year, $13 million deal. Obviously, look, this is frustrating, right? This is very disappointing, given that Marcus Smart only went for $6.5 million a year. So, he only went for, $1.5 million or $1 million more. He only went for $1 million more than what his opt-in contract was, right? You couldn't have given him $8 million or something like that. Well, they couldn't, at least not yet. And I'll get over that here in a moment. So, real quick, Shams reports, free agent Marcus Smart has agreed to a 2-year, $13 million deal with Houston Rockets, plus a player option for the second year, sources tell ESPN. Former Defensive Player of the Year reunites with Ime Udoka for a significant opportunity in the Rockets' backcourt. That is very key and important. Smart made this decision this morning with his agent, Josh Glushin, and Josh Getroser, informing Rockets officials. So, a couple things about this. One, right, it sounds like he's looking at hey, I'm going to play a bigger role and a bigger opportunity with Houston, right? I mean, may even start, right, for Houston, where if the Lakers do what they're supposed to do, he's not supposed to be, as important as he was, right? He was incredible this year. I mean, single-handedly beat the Rockets and now goes to the team that he beat, right? But he's somebody that something I talked about, right? He's the third most important Laker last season, right? I thought it was Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and then Marcus Smart. But he shouldn't be, right? If the Lakers do what they're supposed to do this offseason, he should be the, sixth most important guy. And, just be that quality vet that comes in and plays a role and, just makes the right play and stuff like that. Not be the guy that you need to win a playoff series single-handedly, right? Otherwise, you're in trouble. Love Marcus Smart. I wanted him. He was the guy I wanted them to draft over Julius Randle, and then Boston took him the pick before, right? Those are the years, every year we were competing with Boston for draft picks. But, coming out of Oklahoma State, right? So he's somebody that I've always kind of kept my eye on. It's just unfortunate he had to have been a Celtic for most of his career. But this seems like a couple things. One, he wanted to go to Houston. Very likely Ime Udoka, because that's what all the conversation was. Because, again, he could have waited, and the Lakers probably would have given him more money. I mean, the Lakers could have given him the room exception or something like that, which is $9.4 million. I said if he was going to make, because there was talks about him getting close to the MLE or whatever on a multi-year deal. There were talks about, 3-year deals and all this stuff. It's crazy that he settled on only $13 million, right? And you look at the number and you're like, man, so $6.5 million, you couldn't have matched $6.5 million. Right now, the Lakers couldn't. Lakers are trying to go get Walker Kessler or Jalen Duren. Now, look, if they land one of them, then you weren't going to get Marcus Smart either way, right? But if they don't, this is part of the problem. It's okay, so you didn't land, a Jalen Duren or Walker Kessler, and we lost Luke Kennard and Marcus Smart in the process. And both guys went for pennies on the dollar, and you could have signed them. If the Lakers end up landing, say, Jalen Duren, then lo and behold, hey, you weren't going to get Marcus Smart anyway. All right, he was going to have to go anyway. And that could be what he's looking at. And the Lakers could also be looking to want to go younger, right? Something that I've talked about. A lot of people say that, Quentin Grimes is Luke Kennard's, because Quentin Grimes and Sandro Mamu are two players that are expected to sign with the Lakers. Supposedly, they already have basically the Danny Green situation. They both have it, they've already agreed to the deals. They're just waiting for this big man situation. But a lot of people, Quentin Grimes is Luke Kennard's replacement, which, again, Quentin Grimes, significant upgrade over not overgrade, a significant upgrade over, Luke Kennard. I actually think Quentin Grimes is Marcus Smart's replacement. I think the Lakers are going to end up going and getting somebody like a Gary Trent, somebody like that, where you basically Mamu is Rui's replacement. Quentin Grimes is Marcus Smart's replacement, and then Gary Trent or somebody like that is going to end up being Luke Kennard's replacement. And if the Lakers get Walker Kessler and those three guys, that's an upgrade, right? It sucks to lose Marcus Smart, but Quentin Grimes is better than Marcus Smart. You can argue Marcus Smart, his veteranness, like the defensive impact, right, is he's ridiculous, right? But Quentin Grimes is a better overall player. He is. He's not the point of attack defender that Marcus Smart is, but overall defensively, Quentin Grimes is a good defender, right? Like, I've also seen a lot of like people, putting together like, oh yeah, and like he's not a good defender, and it's like he absolutely is a good defender. It's just he's not good in certain areas, but there's more to defending than like he's not a good point of attack defender, but that doesn't mean that's not the only defense, right? It's not the only slot of defense. He's good at being that help defender in scheme, stuff like that. He's a good defender. He's just not, hey, let me be the primary point of attack guy. But if you know how to use him defensively, he's excellent defensively. So, but he's also somebody that can go get you 13, 4, and 4 on a bad year off the bench. And do it with a level of consistency, go get you 25, do things. Like Marcus Smart's impact is immeasurable, but it's just he's been in the league so long. Like he's that savvy vet. Right? He's a guy that just knows how to find ways to impact the game. He just knows how to like really just be big. And look, I absolutely wanted to keep him. I did, right? Like if there was a path to keep him, I would have kept him. But he also might have not wanted to wait either. Right? So I have an offer right now from Houston for this, but you don't want, like, you want me to wait a month for you to get this worked out. And like Houston can move on. And now if you don't sign me, I'm screwed. And if you don't have the cap space, now I got to take a vet minimum or something like that. Like Lakers might not even have $6.5 million to sign. Like if the Lakers plan goes accordingly, then they won't have the money to sign Marcus Smart. They'd have to make a trade and stuff like that. So basically you're looking at basically Mamu, Quentin Grimes, and then one of Walker Kessler or Jalen Duren. That's it as far as like big impact signings. I think they'll be able to get somebody like a Zaire or Gary Trent. I think they'll be able to get somebody like that on a vet minimum. I think they'll be able to get somebody like that cheap on a flyer deal type thing, right? But outside of that, those are like your three main signings. So you lose Rui, Marcus Smart, and Luke Kennard. There we go. And I think you're going to replace those three with, three pieces, right? And then you're going to, more likely than not, going to go and make some trades, right? You're going to go and, take your picks and go and land, Herb Jones or something like that, right? At that point. So now you got your starting, three, you got, and then you're just kind of building it and taking it from there, right? So if you're the Lakers, it's all going to boil down to what is the end result, right? I get it's frustrating. I do. I get that, you watch, you're seeing Marcus Smart go for cheap, seeing Luke Kennard go for cheap, which is good because that means that the Lakers are going to be able to get guys for cheap when the time comes, right? You're going to be able to get bargain, contract stuff like that. I don't know. To me, it sucks. I don't think it's the end of the world though. I obviously would have liked to, keep Marcus Smart and have him be a part of this team, have him be a part of this roster, have him kind of be a foundational piece on this team and continue to build and grow with this Lakers team and, have a chance to win a championship with the Lakers. He doesn't solve what Houston needs. So, like, Houston still needs shot creation and scoring. Marcus Smart isn't going to provide that for you. Like, again, Houston still is lacking, but nonetheless, they ended up landing Marcus Smart. They have Fred VanVleet. There's a lot of different things. So, but if you're the Lakers, I think again, or Laker fans more than anything, I think you gotta just be patient. We gotta see what is the end result. It's hard. It's frustrating. You're just like, come on, man. But we don't know what the end result's gonna be. Right? Like, again, they have 3, 4, 5, 6 guys that are just high. Like, you're better, right? So I don't know. We'll see, but it just sucks. It sucks to lose Marcus Smart because Marcus Smart was such an impactful player for us over this last year. But anyways, always, this is a discussion. Past question you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. That being said, if you like this video, hit that like button. Also not, if you enjoy these types of videos, truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.